You ask me, Rucker sounds more like a savvy politician than a terrorist.
These days, lines tend to be blurred.
But Rucker was a highly respected doctor, with no military training. What am I missing here?
Rucker is a man of deeply held convictions, with an unshakable belief in his own righteousness. Doesn't take much to push a man like that to terrorism.
Man's a zealot.
He's a suspect. Just bring him in.
You really believe Ark is responsible for these attacks? For all of them?
Ark has had the means, motive, and opportunity every time.
Even Dubai? Rucker and the Coalition are still confined to Golem City. They have a heavy police presence keeping an eye on them.
Golem isn't a concentration camp. You grease the right palms, you can get the papers you need to come and go.
I find that hard to believe.
So get me the evidence to prove otherwise. Get to tell us, Rucker, and bring him in, Agent.
Let's get this over with.
Let me know when you've got Rucker.
Goddamn, Jensen. Every time I look at you, I can't believe the amount of jewelry you've got on. Tell me, how's that aftermarket shit working out for you?
Never better. Maybe you should reconsider. What with that limp?
No. I like my limp. Keeps me honest. Ready to light out.
You're my only backup on this one. Before we leave, I'd like to know you've actually got my back.
Trust me, I flew 10 years in the SAAF and 5 in the private sector moving corporate heads. And in all that time, I've never lost a fare.
How many years with TF-29?
2, which is a year and a half longer than you from what I understand. So you want to keep talking resumes, waste more of our time? Or will you trust me to get the job done?
Let's do this.
Good. Strap in.
But still we have no answers. No one has yet claimed responsibility. Dr. Talos Rucker, the leader of ARC, posted a letter condemning the attack. Sources close to the investigation, however, tell me that Rucker and ARC may be behind it after all. I don't know about you folks, but with the upcoming...
Interesting pre-game ritual you've got there. You getting pissed enough to end this guy yet?
I got a no-kill order.
Is that right? Would have thought he'd done enough to warrant extreme prejudice.
How far out are we?
Coming up on it now. Not many spots I can set her down. You got a preference?
Get as close to the ground as you can. I'll take it from there.
Whatever you say, boss. Jensen, still got all your parts together?
I'm fine. How close did you get me to our contact's location? I was in Unit 237.
Jesus, Jensen, I didn't put you on his doorstep. Residential sector should be just ahead of you. Me, I'm gonna switch to autopilot, have a coffee. Let me know if things get interesting.
Umíte česky? Pomůžete mi. Já se ztratila.
Hele, koukejte, odsud vypadnu.
Hey man. Hey man.
Block it out. Just block it out.
I don't suppose you've got any neuropazine you can spare, do you?
I have what you're looking for, but new pause isn't cheap, nor is it easy to come by.
Fresh off the boat and already fitting in. Fine. But cash is a pretty scarce resource around here. I prefer dealing in information.
What kind of information?
Give me the neuropazine first, then we'll see.
Here. Now what have you got for me?
There's a so-called market in this complex. On your way to it, you'll probably see some storage units.
I'm listening.
One of them belonged to a patient of mine. A freedom fighter. Who no longer needs it. You might find something useful inside. Here's the code.
Check it out.
Word of advice? You might want to keep a low profile tonight. Golem City can be sketchy in the best of times. This definitely isn't one of them.
Why? What's happened?
Haven't you heard? Terrorists try to blow up Rosika Station. And even though people here couldn't have had anything to do with it, the cops need someone to blame.
Where I come from, cops are supposed to be the good guys.
What planet is that? Because where I come from, the police have been militarizing for years, wasting money and inciting deep levels of mistrust between them and the very people they're supposed to protect.
Is that what's happening in Golem City?
It's happening all over the place. The cops in Golem are a special breed. They control everything here. Food, drugs, neuropazine, and not all of them think very highly of us ours.
These cops, they're looking for members of ARC?
We're all members of ARC to them, one way or another. And some of us may have even done bad things, but not the kind of things the rest of the world says we've done.
Sounds like you support ARC.
Why shouldn't I? The Augmented Rights Coalition was started with the best of intentions, as a non-violent way to confront injustices and advance the cause of augmented rights.
Okay. But in my experience, the best of intentions often go awry.
That may be true, but right now Talus Rucker and ARC are the only things keeping people in Golem alive. Trust me, they're the good guys.
I'm getting the impression that you see ARC and Talus Rucker as some kind of augmented Robin Hoods. How well do you know the man?
I met Talus years ago in India. We were both humanitarian aid volunteers back then.
Is he a good man? The press paints him as a narcissist.
He has his faults, but I wouldn't believe everything you see on Pakistan News.
Does he visit this area of the complex much?
You know, you've been asking me an awful lot of questions.
This is my new home. It's a lot to take in at once. I was just looking for a few pointers.
Lesson 1, then. Treat other people with respect and kindness if you can. Don't trust them before you really get to know them.
I see. Well, thanks for the warning, Doc.
I hope you'll take it to heart.
Tieto tady jak na
Oh man, I need a hitchcock. Fuck.
Look, we are understaffed, underfunded, and underprepared for the sheer number of people.
Hope, man.
No shelter, no food, no fucking hope.
I tried.
Wonder if the cops haven't chased us from here.
You will be fine, I promise.
There's no prosperity left!
Is there anything I can do to make it more comfortable? Can you find a gun?
I was at the pit just now. Did you hear what happened?
We heard the cops showed up and beat some guy to death.
Yes, it was important.
Big deal.
My friends, the ship is about to go down. This most recent act of senseless violence has been laid on. That's not from them. Not simply on.
Get the hell out of here, Clank. You've been cleared through the checkpoint already.
Our protestations, despite our dedication to the peaceful advancement of our cause, despite the fact that some of our own were killed in intimidation,
Everywhere we go today, cops looking at us sideways, accusing us, assuming we're criminals.
the ship is about to go down. You don't want to be on the not to become.
Stand back.
That's what everyone says when they're responsible. Inanimate objects that are now attached to animate ones. See, I think there are many ways to regulate the self-mutilate their product. But I can't believe the Second Amendment somehow extends to them. Don't they have the right to defend themselves against tyranny? Of course they do. As much as we do by protecting ourselves.
don't like the cops being here any more than me.
Just like animals.
So why not go over there and tell them to go away?
Maybe I will. Somebody has to stand up for them. But seriously?
Polished asshole. Is that the crime I got? Yes,
My skin is crawling. Please help a lady to ease her suffering. I know, with absolute certainty, we were sent here.
Nic neskoušejte. No hele, celý nablejskanej v téhle posraný díře.
Get out of here, Adrian.
Budu vás sledovat.
I'm taking no chance.
Or you will be taken in. We've had enough trouble. You people. Now what? What other lies have you come to tell me?
I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm here to see Soko. He's expecting me.
Which one? My husband Dushan or his foolish brother Tibor? I guess it doesn't matter which one. The police took them both to the Narrows to torture them for information they do not have.
It's been a rough day, especially here. I can see that. But maybe I can help. What happened?
Like you care. My husband is gone. Tibor said he had a way of getting us out of Golem City. A contact with... Wait. Who are you?
I'm the contact.
And maybe there is a chance.
There's always a chance.
I'm sorry. Normally they only take ARC members. Tibor is ARC. He has been taken before. But now, after the bombing, they come for Tibor. Dushani asks why, and then they take my Dushan. He has done nothing. Nothing.
Do you know where they were taken?
I told you already. The Narrows. Instead of asking stupid questions, why don't you do something? Don't just stand there. They need help. Please.
Chicane, we got a problem. Our contact's been swept up by the police.
I heard about cops in Golem, Jensen. Your Interpol ID won't get you any kindness with them.
That's all right. I didn't bring it with me. They're holding him in a place called the Narrows. I'll contact you after I find him.
They have done nothing wrong! I'm sick of you!
Access granted.
Police is no excuse for cruelty!
Disperse, or you will be taken in!
Vidi padaterowie! Oje ono, zmierzniąco!
This act of senseless violence has been laid at our feet.
I gave up on the artist book. It was long-winded and boring.
I heard you almost got stabbed yesterday.
It was my fault. We had a night.
Get out of here. Smart clank like you should know where
Look, do something about this.
Probably saved a lot of lives by telling us this, Hansa. If your sister is with Ark, we are the only people who can help her. Too late for that now, isn't it? Like the way I catch them looking at us.
Stay out of this! We have to stop this.
Close to the investigation tell me that most augmented citizens inside the unit complex are compliant.
Nothing but bullies! Now, Hunter, better stay away!
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Despite the fact that some of our own were killed in the attack at Rosika Station. But fear has blinded our accusers. And although I know that many people wake of such violence,
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
Turn around and leave.
We have to stop them.
Interfere. Back away.
Who does he work for?
Brother, watch it. The cops are everywhere today.
I noticed that. Are you Tibor?
Yes, you're late, Interpol.
I know. I spoke to your sister-in-law. She told me what happened.
Adila, is she all right?
It seems like she can take care of herself.
Yes, she can. You know, I can't help you. It's too dangerous now.
Tibor, I can get you out of here.
And then what? They go back to my housing unit and take me again?
And what if you're not there?
No, no. Please, that will just make it worse. They know who I am. They went after my family.
Interpol has promised to get you and your family out of here to safety.
Safety? There is no safety. Only tyrants who prey on the weak and the innocent.
All right, Tibor, listen. I understand why you can't come with me, but I still need to get to Rucker, or what happened to you and your family today will happen to others. I'll smooth it over with Interpol. Is there any other way you can help me?
There's a man, a smuggler, Louis Galois. He imports items for Talos, neuropozyne, whiskey. He could get you in, but you'd have to do him a favor. He likes favors.
That's something. Any other ideas?
My keycard to get to Ark territory is gone. One of the cops took it. Probably still has it on him.
Thanks, I'll look into it.
Please, I know you don't owe me anything, but if you see my brother Dusan, help him. If anything happens to him, Adela will kill me.
Of that, I have no doubt. I'll see what I can do. Chicane, get a message to Miller. Sokol's backed out of the deal.
Why am I not surprised?
He's just looking after his family. Besides, it's not a complete wash. He gave me some options on how to get into Ark on my own.
Well, just be careful, Jensen. This arsehole obviously can't be trusted. Let me know when you're in.
Your friends are planning something. And this will all end.
I fixed the garage. I don't know what that is.
Maybe I'm not making myself clear here. Show you what happens when you hold out so long. See if I can persuade you. Something tells me I don't have no more attention yet. You think I'm fucking around here? You're pissing me off, right? Oh, piece of shit. This is how it feels when you hold out on me. Try not to bruise you up too much. It's like playing games. That's how you get off. Right? Have it your way.
Stay sharp. These assholes might try something. Wonder if we should have a few more people at the main entrance. Let me see just one arc, son of a bitch. We should have a few more people at the main entrance. Bust him there and clean them out. earn respect. Copy that, officer. Surrounded by clanks.
Those cops won't be a problem anymore.
Too bad. I was just starting to warm up to them.
I can try and get some more down here if that's what you want.
No. It is better this happens now before I become too attached. You mind untying me?
Sure.
So, was it Tibor or Adela that asked you to help me? Or something else?
A man getting savagely beaten isn't something I can just watch, regardless of the reason.
Well, you know cops, right? Assholes do not need a reason.
I do know cops, and whether it's right or wrong, there's always a reason.
Look, all I know is that since the Ruzicka bombing, the police have been cracking down on us hard. They suspect Ark, of course, but they're blaming every AUG. For most of them, it's just another excuse to hurt us.
I thought you weren't a member of ARK.
My brother is. I just repair things for them sometimes. Heating units, security cameras. It is how I earn a living for my family.
Do you know if ARK was responsible for the Ruzicka bombing?
No. And I do not want to know. After this, I'm done with them. Being associated with ARK. Even if they are our only hope, it is not worth the pain. Look, you want to know what ARK is up to? You're going to have to ask them yourself.
Fair enough. How do I do that?
When you have robbed the man of all, the thing is, he is no longer the... He has no more of... Shit. Power? Something. Freedom. How does it go?
Are you feeling alright?
It is this week's passphrase. It is Selznick or Solzhenitsyn. Ah, I got it. When you rob a man of everything, he is no longer in your power. He is free again. Just remember the quote. It'll get you past Lubosh. He guards the way to the ARK elevator. Just repeat the quote, and he will let you in.
This'll help, thank you.
It is the least I can do. Thanks to you, I get to sleep in my own bed tonight.
Prison within a prison. That makes no sense.
It doesn't matter if they're a grandmother or a schoolboy. If they have a knock, they're a threat. Am I right?
I was saying that before the incident.
I can't believe they bomb our city and complain about their rights.
Exactly. Ogra, it's like they're a different race or something. Are their children born augmented? To hell with their rights. We should just get rid of all of them.
Don't get too close. I think I have tuberculosis.
You can't have TB. We cured that.
No.
I know where the police have hidden some confiscated neurotics.
When's the last time you heard of any heavy delivered us to hell?
I know where the police have hidden some confiscated.
You heard about the bombing at the train station, right?
It's terrible. I still can't believe Ark would do such a thing.
This will be easy.
Mr. Jensen, this is Otar Botkovere. I hear you are in the Utulek complex.
Keeping tabs on me, Botkovelli?
It is time for that favor you owe me. There is a shopkeeper named Galwa in the Cetri markets. I want you to eliminate him.
I'm not in the assassination game.
How you take care of this problem is your business, but I expect you to keep your word.
You can't just walk away from me. Oh.
Anomaly detected. Trace program access granted.
It's just not fair. I thought that having a baby would be the greatest day of our lives. But now...
No, I'm scared too.
Is it right, do you think, for us to bring a baby into the world? What kind of parents would force their child to grow up in a place like this?
You're suggesting, but I think you're suggesting. I don't know.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Access granted.
Nie chcę przyznać, aspoň zatím.
What a little situation.
I urge you to refrain.
Nic, co by stálo za hlášení.
Yeah, well, keyboard almost circled me. I took some kind of... I've got a good idea of what it's for, too. And it is true art.
Ono, zmizně odsud.
Unless we want to start the real war, which we don't. He's a small fish, sure. And the shark probably not even involved, but let's not throw either back without getting something out.
You came here on purpose?
It was in the early days. Nobody knew what it was really like.
Her dad kicked her out because she was augmented. My parents refused to take her in. She thought
I
Well, you're a fancy clank, aren't you? I don't know who you were. Stay out of my way unless you want to see the inside of a cell. Only trying to save lives.
Chicane. Tell Miller the mission's back on track. I've got an elevator passkey that'll get me into ARC territory.
Copy that. I'll do a flyby up ahead, get you the lay of the land. Hit me up when you're through.
I made the mistake of
you know how many times I've been robbed? Too many.
No, thank you. I don't really think that's for me.
Understood. Bye.
This is a pleasant surprise. I wasn't expecting any customers today, given the unpleasantness outside.
Are you Louis Galwa?
I am. If this is a referral, may I ask which of my customers was impressed enough to recommend me?
Tibor Sokol.
Ah, poor Tibor. But how may I be of service?
Let's see what you've got for sale.
Of course. Please, take a look. Nothing interests you?
I'll be on my way for now.
As you wish.
Say something.
I'm not the one with the merchandise. I'm only making sure no one causes trouble.
Keep pushing your luck, Wrench.
Welcome back. How may I help you this time?
Let's talk about the Diwali crime family.
Who are they?
They're the people running organized crime in Prague. Their second in command is a man named Otar Botkavelli. Heard of him?
No. I'm sorry, I haven't.
Well, that's too bad. I was hoping you could tell me why he wants me to kill you.
Shit! He wants me dead? Drug son of a bitch.
Sounds like you're starting to remember him now.
Yeah, Otar. He just slipped my mind for a moment.
That's not the only thing slipping.
Fine, smart guy. I work for Otar's boss, the head of the Dvali family, Radic Nikoladze. I spy on Otar's activities for Radic. Shit, I just realized. The other Pakyan, Konstantin, he died in the train station bombing.
You're thinking Otar wants to get the second spy, you, out of the way, and make a move against Radic.
I'm sure he'd love it. Those two have had their own private Cold War going on for years. But still, getting rid of me and Konstantin wouldn't be enough. Otar needs to gather more support in Prague and in Georgia.
But he could do it.
The only thing keeping him from consolidating his power is... well, me? But you're not really planning to kill me, are you?
Sorry, Galwa. I gave Otar my word.
Then let's get this over with.
I got the wrench! Get down here, ASAP! Over!
Guys, come with me!
What the?
Poor little confused dog.
Welcome back. How may I help you this time?
Let's talk about the Dvali. So...
Got the wrench! Get down here, ASAP! Over!
Boss is gonna love this!
Welcome back.
Got the wrench! Get down here, ASAP! Over!
Which way? Crazy? I'm not going.
Move out.
Barkavelli, it's Jensen. Your problem in the Udalek complex has been taken care of.
Good. I look forward to hearing the details. But that will have to wait, because I have other urgent matters keeping me busy at the moment. I will call you back shortly.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Naruszujete porządek, obczarek.
Access granted.
Machiavelli, it's Jensen. Your problem in the Udalek complex has been taken care of.
Good. I look forward to hearing the details. But that will have to wait, because I have other urgent matters keeping me busy at the moment. I will call you back shortly.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
To intimidate, to accuse, perhaps worse. And some of you will be tempted to strike out. Strike back. Please. I urge you to refuse. More violent. Like the situation. It will only serve to strengthen their justification. I know it is a lot to ask. Lay down our oppressors. But only in this way will the augmented be accepted into the world again. I speak to all of you. Not as the leader of Ark, but as your neighbor, your friend, our only source of
Pořád tak nějak nic nevidím.
Around the clock, around the world.
Don't cry.
If you're looking to take a piss, you can do it in the street like everybody else. If you're looking for Vyrzbowski, you can fuck off.
I'm not looking for either.
Well then, handsome. You must be looking to deal. My name's Entity, and I've got the sweetest tech in GC. How may I serve you?
When I walked in here, you mentioned someone named Wyrzbowski. Who is that?
My asshole ex. He used to run this place with me before he ran out. Thought you were one of his new friends.
The kind of welcome you gave me, you must not think much of his new friends.
Don't get me wrong. Ark does a lot of good in the ghetto, but...
Your boyfriend fell in with Ark?
Ex. And I get it, I guess. He always wanted to make a difference. Ark keeps a lot of people safe in here. Keeps them fed, clothed. They give a lot of people hope. I get that, but... I don't know. Something about organized anything scares the shit out of me.
You think Ark is dangerous?
No. I don't know. Maybe. Shit. Probably. But that's not what scares me. It's the collective, hive-minded mentality that freaks me out. It's why I stay away from religion. And book clubs. So, listen, we're getting to know each other here. Is there something else I can do for you?
Show me what you've got.
Well, if you're going to make it sound naughty, I have no choice, do I? That's okay, darling. You change your mind, you know Entity's got everything you need. Maybe there's something else that interests you?
So how did you wind up dealing tech in Golem City?
All the brothels were full, so I had no choice but to fall back on an old hobby to make ends meet.
Which tech company was it that cut you loose?
Bobson Synthetics. I was a biocell designer. Then I wasn't. The incident fried some pretty delicate shit in my hand. Can't really do my best work anymore, you know, but... Hey, whatever. That's downer territory. I get by fine. What do you say we change the subject?
Actually, Entity, I think I'll just show myself out.
Oh, sad face. Well, promise me you won't take on too long, darling.
Przesuwam się.
I don't know anything about the chick selling textbooks. Only that she's around here somewhere. If I knew more, I would tell you.
Nesouhlasím. Měli bychom si je připravit. Pro jistotu.
You got any new book? I'm getting the jitters here. Go away.
Během incidentu nepocítili skoro nic.
Love this stuff.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Jsem já. Hele, prostě zabal menší kufr a buď připravený.
Ale oblast je čistá. Přesouval.
No, hele.
Oh, shit!
Nechci žádný potíže.
Fuck this police!
Hide.
Tak jsem. Tam je směšný.
Is there something I could help you with?
You're Lubosh, right? Dushin Sokol told me Ark might have the answers I'm looking for. He sent me to you.
Dushin? I heard the police had him and his brother Tibor locked up in the Narrows.
Yeah, the cops were working Dushin over pretty good when I found him. Wasn't exactly a fair fight, so I stepped in.
Is he okay?
He'll be fine. Looking forward to sleeping in his own bed tonight.
Not a lot of people in here would be bothered to stop and help out the stranger.
What was happening wasn't right.
You took on the police by yourself, on their own turf?
And then Dushin pointed me to you.
He was right to do so, but I'm sure he would have given you something more. Some wisdom, maybe?
When you've robbed a man of everything, he's no longer in your power. He's free again.
Spoken like a true brother of the revolution. I think I even heard conviction in your voice. I'll unlock the elevator for you. Go on up.